Welcome to your Live OCD Free tutorial. This tutorial will show you how to get started with your Live OCD Free app and will demonstrate some of its key features. To get started, you will go to your settings and select Adult version. Next, you will want to go back to your main menu and tap Practice ERP. This is where you will create your exposure hierarchy. If this or any of the other terms used in this video are unfamiliar, it is highly recommended that you read your Live OCD Free User's Guide. On your Practice ERP screen, you can see that several exposures have already been entered in as examples. Tap Doorknobs, and you will see exactly what you need to practice for this exposure. To add a direct exposure, tap here. You will name your direct exposure and enter in what you would like to practice, without giving in to any compulsions or without doing certain compulsions that you specify. You will then enter in how much anxiety you expect to have as a result of practicing this exposure. 0 means you would have no anxiety, and 100 means you would have the most anxiety you could imagine. You can also create loop tape exposures. You can record as many of these types of exposures as you need, and then listen to them over and over for a chosen period of time. Once you have added all of your direct exposures and recorded your loop tape exposures, you will want to go to Settings again. Here, you will be able to set reminders to practice in your calendar. It is important to set some time aside each day to practice. You will also want to make sure your OCD severity rating reminder is on. With this feature on, you will be reminded each week to rate your overall anxiety level. These ratings will be used to create one of your progress reports. You can also set a reward reminder that will alert you when you have earned a set reward for mastering your exposures and for resisting giving in to your compulsions. With your exposure hierarchies and reminders set, you are now ready to start practicing. From the main menu, tap Practice ERP. This takes you to your exposure hierarchy. The exposure you are working on will be highlighted. However, you may choose to work on a different exposure if you wish. Tap Doorknobs. To begin, tap Practice Now. Choose the time you would like to practice your exposure for. During this time, you will want to make sure you do not give in and do any of the compulsions you are trying to resist. While you are practicing, you will be able to access your toolbox. There are many tools to help you manage your anxiety and stay motivated. There are even specific tools for contamination fears and checking compulsions. For a more detailed explanation of all your tools, please consult your Live OCD Free User's Guide. Once you have completed your practice session, you will be asked to rate your anxiety again. Once your anxiety has decreased to a 0 and you have mastered a particular exposure, your Live OCD Free app will mark that exposure as being completed. However, you can go back to work on completed exposures at any time if necessary. From the main menu, you can also get help if you are having an obsession or you have just given in to a compulsion. You can also use Quick Track to monitor how often you are able to resist the urge to give in to a compulsion. Reach the goal you have set for yourself for the week, and you will be reminded of your set reward. Finally, your Live OCD Free app will create a number of progress reports. One indicating your ERP progress, another indicating your weekly severity rating progress, and another indicating what percentage of the time you were able to resist your compulsions. These progress reports may be emailed directly to anyone you are working with. This concludes your tutorial. Best wishes as you embark on your journey to live OCD free.